Boy, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and be part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know what? I got these grow lights put up here for my wife, and being backlit probably not good. I just kind of disappear on you. Okay, that's better. Oh boy, it's been a busy day, and it's getting warm out there. Please, everybody, we got the heat dome that's literally taken over the East Coast and things. It's going to kind of shift over on the East Coast, and then it's going to kind of back its way up. So 3/4 of the country, it looks like, are going to be under extreme heat. And those of you like Chicago and places like that don't normally have AC and stuff like that, please make sure you go to cooling centers. Make sure you guys drink plenty of water. You know, I say fluids, but then some of y'all gonna say, okay, let me drink some more beer. Beer dehydrates you. Drink water, okay? Lots of water. And be careful with the Gatorade because it's got a lot of sugar. That's right, I'm talking about sugar because I'm doing my keto. But doing some work around here and some other work and stuff, some planning for down the road and things, we found out the training camp is going to open for the Cowboys on the 24th of next month, literally 5 weeks from now. I'm looking at being there the first week of August to be there for the Rams practice and stuff. I think that's going to be great. So here's what I saw today that actually made me happy. Made me happy as could be. I turned the lights off on there, sorry, because it was backlighting me, so I was shadowed. My wife was like, she ain't seen the lights on yet, but that's okay. I'll turn them on after I get finished here. Boss Cowboy, shout out to Boss Cowboy. You know, there's so many great content creators out there that really know what they're talking about and give you a different perspective than what the talking heads is. Because see, here's the problem with the talking heads. They deal with 32 teams and sometimes multiple sports and stuff, so they only get the highlights, okay? They barely scratch the surface. When you get the YouTubers, okay, you get the Cowboys Mafia, you get the Boss Cowboys, okay? You get the Big Game Jameses, you get the West Coast, you get the Law Nations, and you get the Vox Lombardis and the Game Time Bryans, the DMVs, and the E2 Blues, and you know, there's just so many, you know, Cowboys 1977 and everything. Yeah, there's so many out there. But Boss Cowboy posted on the Twitter, he had said that maybe the Cowboys are ahead of the curve about 12 personnel and being more physical. And you guys know, okay? You guys know that I am 12 personnel, okay? I'm also an idiot because I got a jersey a couple years ago and my dyslexia messes me up, okay? And I thought personnel and personal, I thought it was spelled the same. So when I thought I was getting a jersey that said 12 personnel, it actually came as personal. But 12 personnel is very personal to me. And I would love to see the Cowboys use more of that. In fact, I think back, because I quote Mike McCarthy quite a bit. When I look back at the team that they had built that won the Super Bowl. Okay, yeah, I'm going back, stretching to that stuff, but that's what we know. That was the winning formula he had. Aaron Rodgers, I think, had 29 or 30 TD passes and like 11 interceptions. They went 4 deep on their wide receivers. They went 3 deep on their tight ends. They weren't, extremely great at running the football. Their leading running back only had 700 some odd yards. But 12 personnel, if you have the right personnel for it, if you have tight ends that are like Jake Ferguson that can block and catch, if you got 2 or 3 of those guys, you can really have a very dynamic offense. See, it used to be back in the day when you put in 2 tight ends, that was just a straight running formation. You basically have 7 guys to block, and you're just going to try and run roughshod over them. Okay? But now today with the tight ends that literally started with like Jay Novacek becoming, that security blanket for Troy Aikman and Jason Witten being the forerunner of the prototypical tight end that you want, a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and always seems to find a way to get open, which led the way for your Kittles and your Kelseys and Dallas Goddards and stuff. If you've got two of those type guys, you can literally line up in two tight end formation, and that's what 12 personnel is. One running back, right? And depending on what the defense does, what the defense gives you, the defense may look and say, well, you got Zeke in the backfield, you got two tight ends, we need to be in 8 personnel. 8 personnel, okay? 8 men in the box. Excuse me, 8 personnel. 8 men in the box, okay? Meaning we've got the safeties cheated up, we got the linebackers, we're trying to clog the middle. Well, that's great. If you do that, then guess what? I can put Zeke in motion to split out wide. I can shift and the tight ends can go out wide. All of a sudden now I've got 5 wideouts because I have pass catchers that are dynamic. You put Brandon Cooks, who I believe is going to be taking a major step, and CD not being there has really increased the trust factor between Dak and Brandon Cooks. And then you get CeeDee Lamb on the outside, you get a Jake Ferguson, and we'll see who the other tight end is. You've got some mismatches in there, and Dak Prescott will find the open man. He will find the open man. Or they say, nah, we know you're going to use those pass catchers. Well, I got 2 tight ends and 5 offensive linemen, and I got Zeke back there. You ain't got 8 men in the box? We got numbers. We got numbers. We're going to run right at you. And so that would be the ultimate for me, the ultimate dynamic offense. So I wanted to talk about this earlier today, but there were so many things that were going on from the time I got up this morning and found out about Michael Irvin's wife and that situation, and then the Eagles situation, and then us signing a cornerback, and then us signing a linebacker. It's just like news after news after news after news. And the next thing I know, it's 9 o'clock, and it's like I ain't cooked dinner yet. So I've got a video uploaded for what we cooked for keto going onto that channel, because I ended up doing oh my goodness, it was so good. Baby, was dinner good? Okay. I ended up doing some cabbage, cooked cabbage with sausage, bacon, and shrimp in it, Cajun style. Oh my goodness, it was so good. It was so good. See, I just finished eating, and it's like, you know what? I don't like to go to sleep on a full stomach, but it's late. So it's been a busy day, and I like having a busy day because I realize there ain't time to waste, people. There is no time to waste. When Game Time Brian called me this morning about 8 o'clock and let me know that one of the fans that decided he was going to help us help Stuart, Eric. Came through, brought his truck, hauled away all the debris, looked out for us and took care of us unselfishly, that he passed away. And I'm looking and thinking that this guy was a lot younger than me, a lot better shape than me, and now he's gone. To hear about Michael Irvin's wife, 58, the exact age I am, to have had Alzheimer's for 5 or 6 years now. To know Stuart's gone, to know my brother is gone, to know Rashid is gone, my good friend Alex, makes you realize you ain't got enough time to do everything you want to do. And so I try and cram as much into each day, and I am thankful for each of those days. Every morning that I wake up, because people ask me, how you doing today? You know what? You don't have to ask me how I'm doing every day. If I can wake up next to that woman and I'm able to get out of bed, I'm doing great. I am literally doing great. Because I can deal with everything else. So I mean it when I say, tell the people you love how you feel about them. Because life is too short and life is too precious not to let people know how you feel. And I love you guys. God willing, we'll all be here tomorrow. I appreciate you guys, and see you soon.